Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome. If you're new, I'm Lala, and I just want to make a quick video talking about Melanie Martinez's album K-12 and just mostly the film. I think I'm mostly going to be focusing on the film and the message behind it. I will put this out there now that I am a huge Melanie Martinez fan. I feel like her aesthetic and just messages she portrays relate a lot to me, so it might be slightly biased, but I'm just gonna let you know now that I am mostly just gonna be analyzing the messages behind everything and what I took from the film and the album.
And of course, you guys are free to have your own interpretations and feelings, but there's just the impression that I got while watching it and listening to the music.
I think I will do another video talking about the fashion and the costuming in the film because there was a lot to say about it. I feel like it was very eccentric and whimsical, but so...
Wait, chef's kiss. Yeah. And I am sick, so excuse my voice. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quickly, just because it's going to be quick thoughts. I haven't written anything down.
When do I ever... I first wanted to start out by saying, it's pretty obvious, but just looking at the general theme, the name of the album, and the songs as well, Recess, Lunchbox Friends, it is a school theme, K through 12, so it's going to be dealing with adolescence, a lot of growing into yourself, growing into your own body, and I think that was portrayed fairly well throughout the film. So parts of the film do briefly touch on Crybaby's home life, and just like in the previous album, it talks about how Crybaby's family is kind of broken, how her mom drinks, how I believe the dad isn't in the picture anymore at this point, after all the songs and the storyline of Crybaby. That's just what I'm getting. If it's different, let me know very politely, please. But yeah, so basically her mom has issues with drinking and she's taking the brunt of that. She's very neglected throughout the film. She's scared to call her and seek advice or help from her because she knows that she won't be there. I feel like, and I'm not just one to speak on this, but personally in my experience dealing with an alcoholic family member or person that's close to you, it is difficult to feel that connection with them just because they're not completely there themselves. A person was portrayed well. And I'm glad that they didn't go too deep into it, that they didn't focus too much of the attention on that. It also seems to have a lot of anxiety and nervousness when it comes to actually going to school, to the sleepaway school, because she feels kind of isolated from everyone else. She knows that she's different, which we find out how so later on, but it's just an uncomfortable situation. And I feel like a lot of the times that's how it is when you're going through school and it doesn't feel like a safe place. So we see her struggle with that through the beginning, through the whole bus ride there, and throughout some of the opening scenes, that she's just having a hard time fitting in, and there is a lot of bullying that she's going through. And I think that the writing with it and the directing that was done portrayed it fairly well. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying that, fairly well. Okay, but they did. They portrayed it fairly well, how it is when you feel like everyone's against you and you're being bullied. I was bullied a lot through school because my family not only moved around a lot, but then because of the color of my skin, my weight, just so many different things. Kids are mean. You get bullied. And thankfully, my high school was really good. No one really had cliques there. No one really bullied, as far as I can tell, in front of what I've heard from other people who have gone there, my friends, and people outside of our circle as well. That people pick from different backgrounds. So you have athletes, jock types, drama kids, people in chorus, everyone just kind of flowed together and meshed together, which I'm very, very happy about, because that's not the situation in a lot of places. And I understand that once you hit that pivotal age where you're going through so much that it is difficult to stay positive and to keep your head clear. And I'm not gonna go too deep into this. If you guys want to know, then I may talk about it down the line, but I don't really want to hit on it too hard in this video. But basically, yeah, I was in dark times, I think, until the end of high school, just because of home life and like school and everything that I had gone through before, like the bullying and stuff that I had gone through before, because it was from, I don't even know, probably elementary school. Yeah, so probably from 1st grade until 8th. So until I went to high school. But that stuff sticks with you. That stuff does scar you. And if you think that a joke that you're making or a slight comment is just nothing, like, you're probably not going to think about it later on, but it will affect the person. And these are things that they'll keep replaying in their mind over and over again. So just be conscious of that and try to not only treat people with the respect that you want, but just treat people well. Be a human. You know, it's easy to just go along with the crowd, especially when someone has something about them that sticks out, something that makes them different. Just always go by the rule that if that person isn't laughing with you, or even if they are laughing and it's an uncomfortable laugh or situation, just don't do it. If it's something that you want someone to say to a family member that you love, don't say it to a stranger, or don't say it to one of your friends, because even friends can end up being a bully. So swiftly moving on, I did enjoy the film because musicals are my favorite genre. I love musicals so much. I could watch them all day. So when I found out that they were doing a film to the album, I was ecstatic and I was excited to see it. It did not fail at all in my mind. I'm glad that they talked about feeling comfortable in your body, because during those times we see her friend going through her first time of the month, her first period. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's what it was. And it's a scary experience. I mean, I know now there's tons of videos out there about it, there's tons of TV shows and things, but still, when it happens to you as a young lady, it's a little scary the first few times. You're not sure exactly what to do, and there's no date that's gonna be like, hey, today at this time you're gonna have your first one. Prepare for it. A lot of the times it does happen how it happened in the movie, that they were just going about their business and then it attacks. It happens. It's life. It's your body. It's fine. Just be calm about it. A lot of the times in school, if you go to the nurse, they have, so you don't have to worry about if the bathroom's out, because sometimes in middle schools, in certain places, they won't have them available in the bathroom. I'm not sure exactly why, but sometimes they just won't. So the nurse, go to the nurse. They always have. But yeah, we touched on that quickly, that they all moved on, and I did like how united it felt, how as she was getting more comfortable with her body and the changes that she was going through, that her group of friends was growing more. And I think the symbolism in that was that you will attract the type of people you are. So just feel comfortable in who you are, and you will attract the people who most resonate with you. And the people around you won't care or respect you as much as if you were being honest with yourself and you were just being who you are. This was just supposed to be an impression of the movie, and it's turning into like a whole little chat and rant about growing up. But I think that's important to talk about, and I'm glad that an artist did hit that. I feel like it has been touched on. So yeah, I just really enjoyed that film. I felt like it tackled adolescence and growing into your body, especially for young women, like getting into womanhood, feeling comfortable in your skin, learning how to respect and love yourself, but then also make it so that others also love and respect you for who you are. I think that's what Strawberry Shortcake was about a lot, because of course you developing and changing is going to bring attention toward you. It's nothing that you should feel ashamed in yourself about. Your body is your body. It'll always be there. You can change it, you can do whatever to it, but no matter what, your body is yours. Don't ever let anyone make you feel uncomfortable or feel like you have to do something. Don't let people disrespect you, and don't let people disrespect your body. Any guys out there listening or watching this, respect a woman's body, respect a girl, you know? It's not that difficult. If you think someone's attractive, you can let them know in a respectful, polite way without making someone feel uncomfortable or ashamed, or without violating them. Never try to pressure somebody, and this goes both ways for boys and girls as well. Never try to pressure somebody just because you feel like you deserve something or you're entitled to something that you're not. It's not your body, so you have no say in what that person does or doesn't do with their body. Keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Thank you. That's all there is about that. So yes, glad that they touched on that as well. I think I'm coming to the end here. I just really enjoyed that film. Like, it really was an art piece, and it was silly, but then it was also pretty serious. Just well done artistically. And I can't wait for my vinyls to come in. They should be out soon, since now everything is out. But yeah, just drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you have seen it, which is probably why you're watching this video, or if you have heard the album, go watch the movie. I really recommend it. Like, set aside some time, go through it. It's amazing. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and just let me know, how did you feel about the film? How did you feel it tackled those issues, or what did you feel was missing from? I kind of wanted it to be a little longer. I felt like the time in between the songs was a little short in some scenes, and so I would have liked to see more done, like, movie-wise, theatrically. But then again, it is a musical, so of course scenes are going to move along with the music, and it was based around the album and the music itself, so I feel like the movie was kind of inserted in between just as it went. But I would have enjoyed it if the movie scenes were just a little longer. Yeah, once again, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hope you enjoyed it, and that's all I have. Bye.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go through the whole thing just because I do feel like, I don't know, I don't want to go through it all. Like, I don't want to show it all off if they don't want it all to be shown off. This basically just has a track list here, and it looks like a real composition notebook. Like, when you open it up, it has a little schedule area there, and there's just a track list and some clips for each one. Oh, and this one has the lyrics too, so it really does look like a notebook, like a real composition notebook. That one's drama club and teacher's pet. Ooh, and what's at the end? Oh, and then that's the credits. And a special thank you. And it kind of explains, so I already read this on the Instagram post, but it kind of just explains, like, the meaning behind everything, like, what everything represents, all of that. Oh my gosh, High School Sweethearts was my favorite scene. I don't know about you guys, but, okay, so I already know that I'm going to do a video about the fashion in this, but the fashion, but also just, I liked that it was all a scene of her alone, like, it was all just solo. It was very, just focused on her, and it was cool. I liked it. And oh my gosh, just the inside of this is so pretty. Excuse my chip nail polish. But the inside of that is so pretty. Like, Ferrero Rocher, who? Pretty sure I said that wrong anyways, but like, ooh, wow. Oh, it really is. But I will figure it out. Oh, you see? It still looks mint on camera, but it's extremely loud green in person. Okay, so I was able to get off the spot that I saw in there initially, except for that one. But, and the one up there, but I think that just happened in making the album. I'm gonna stop having them touch so much before you guys scream at me. But it just seemed like there was dirt or something in there. And it still seems like there's quite a bit. Let me see. Okay, so that's about it. So this is just the front cover again. And then this is the back. So yeah, cool.